What's up, SNA fans? Super Ninja Austin back here with another video. And let's continue to the wrestling review of AEW Collision on February 3rd, 2024. This is where we got, Dax Hall was like, you're gonna be oversensitive about a measly chop, and this is where Gunther was like, I wish I could have him as my punching dummy, and so I can warm up my chops so I can kill you guys with my chops. And so WWE had to worry about guys like you ever again, even though most of you guys formerly used to wrestle here, but I will be a reminder why you're no longer here. And this is where Christian Cage got back in the ring. This is where then he started grappling around with Uncle Dax Harwood. This is where he got him in a headlock right on. Got him in a headlock right onto in the middle of the ring. This is where he Irish whipped him from the left corner side, I believe. Yeah, from the left corner side to the right. This is where Christian Cage did the less smart maneuver in all the sports entertainment / pro wrestling, and bowing his head way before he can even enter his area. And this is where Dax Harwood took advantage of this, and this is where he put him in a small package, but he only got a 2.1. This is where he tried to go for a backsliding roll up, but this is where Christian kicks out of it at 2 even. This is where Christian Cage kicks him right in the gut as soon as Dax Harwood ran and attack him. This is where he's like, get off your feet, because we might figure out that Dax Harwood's father is dead. This is where Dax Harwood got pissed off, and he was like, "Don't you keep my father's name out your MFing mouth." And this is where he hit him with a small package. This is where the referee counted the one, counted two, but he only got a 2.7. This is where Christian Cage like, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean that about your father." This is where Dax Harwood was like, "You better stop talking about my dad right now, or else I will take care of you, and you're not gonna be talking about anybody's father, and everybody at AEW, anybody around the world, you don't have to worry about hearing you insulting them that their father is deceased. If their father really is a goner, which." This is where Christian Cage is like, you won't be doing that because Nick Wayne's gonna take care of Nick. Get him. And this is where Nick Wayne's like, okay, even though he scares me. And then this is where he tries anything for you, new dad. This is where Dax Harwood's like, you literally have him boss you around. This is where he's like, you shut up. And this is where he pushes him right into the upper left corner side. And this is where Dax Harwood's like, I'm gonna give you one shot, of hitting me again. This is where he slapped him across the face. I was like, okay, now it's my turn. And this is where Nick Wayne's like, oh yeah, right. You can't do nothing. You can't even slap me. Even if it was your last resort on anything, in life. And this is where he was like, I could do a slap. You know what? I'm gonna slap your hand, brother Daniel, or nephew Daniel, I should say, because he's a little bit older than me. But this is where Garcia came in. He was like, okay, you're a prodigy and I'm a prodigy. Let's lock horns, little bitch. This is where he got right into a headlock, which I'm not saying he said that word, but I'm saying something that he would say. Sound like something in a wrestling movie. This is where he got him in a headlock, but this is where Nick Wayne then this is where he counter out of it and pushes him right to the left corner side to the right. This is where he then try to go for a clothesline or shoulder attack, but Daniel Garcia beat him to it and hit a shoulder tackle of his own. This is where he ran right to the right corner side. This is where he hits another one. And I believe he must have learned this from Jericho in his time as Jericho Appreciation Society member, because he went right to the right side, because Jericho's like, if you shoulder tackle somebody, you go to the right, and then if you do it again, you go to the other right of whatever corner you're in. This is where Nick Wayne then ducked right up in the right corner side. This is where he leapfrogged. This is where he hit the arm drag, but this is where Daniel Garcia did hit an arm drag of his own. This is where he tried to get back up, but Nick Wayne slickly tripped him over. This is where he go for a pin, but this is where this is where Daniel Garcia kicks out. This is where he took a page and took a page out of Nick Wayne's playbook and gave him a taste of his own medicine, trip him over, try to go for a pin, but this is where he kicks out of one even. This is where Daniel Garcia and Nick Wayne's like, come on, like, give me your next move. Like, show me your worst side of it. And this is where he's like, because I'm ready for it with my pretty cool dance moves. Like, this is where he tried to do the hips and the pelvis dance. This is where Nick Wayne then say, get that out of here. Like, nobody wants to see that. Like, everybody wants to see this.